standpoint. We've got 51% job approval rating, 35% disapproval. His favorability rating's up slightly. He's got 37% favorability rating, 27% unfavorable. But this is where Casey is topping him here, because Casey's got a favor ratio of 39 to 9. And this is the thing that Republicans tell us all the time. Everybody knows Bob Casey's name. Nobody knows Bob Casey Jr. Nobody knows who this person is. And when they do, then his unfazed will rise, and that's when this race will tighten up. We'll see. Long way to go, but it is one of the, Santorum remains the only incumbent senator up in 2006 who is trailing his likely opponent. And finally, we close with a fairly successful press release day for the PSCC yesterday. They sent out shots at both John Kyle, a Republican running for re-election in Arizona, and Michael Steele, the likely Republican nominee in Maryland, hitting both candidates for fundraising with Paul Rove. Rove is in the middle of a storm right now over this Valerie plane and the leak investigation. He has scheduled to do a fundraiser for Michael Steele later this month. Democrats were challenging Steele to cancel that fundraiser. He did a fundraiser a couple months ago with John Kyle, and Democrats trying to get Kyle to return that money. Republicans, though, didn't take the bait at all. Kyle's spokesman said that the idea is ridiculous. He called it nonsense. Michael Steele's spokesperson said, one GOP strategist said, are they afraid he's going to raise too much money? Is that why they're asking Rove? So no Republicans are publicly running away from Rove right now, even ones that are up in 2006. I think that's showing that nobody's sure if this really resonates outside the Beltway. Actually, it really resonates outside the Potomac.
Don't go away, if you don't mind, because actually that's exactly what I want to talk to people about this morning, and that is the Karl Rove story. I want to show our audience this stack of newspapers. Look at that. Every single one of those papers has a story in it about Karl Rove, and we're there again this morning. And you watch C-SPAN, you've probably seen the press conference in the past 2 days, lots of questions from the reporters about Karl Rove and whether or not the White House is standing behind them. And so we want to ask you, we're talking politics this morning, should the White House continue to back Karl Rove based on what you know right now? And here are the lines. If you support the president, 202-737-0001. If you support the Democrats, 202-737-0002. And if you support others, 202-628-0205. But Chuck, you're saying that right now you don't think this resonates beyond the Beltway.
Well, and that's, I mean, there's no evidence that it is. It has one of those feelings. It's a very insular story. The press isn't interested in it because it's one of their own who's in jail, so it's got that intrigue. So it's very much an intriguing story to the press. But every story we've seen has a Washington Dateline, and that tells you a lot. It almost is it's really only right here, right now. Let's